Hey, what's up, guys? Tarheel Yakdaddy here. Um, Thanks for tuning in today. Um, Today I'm here at Sharon Harris Lake in North Carolina. We got some overcast skies today. It's March 12th. Should be a good day for a bite. Talked to my grandpa yesterday. He went out fishing this week, said they were biting hard, so just trying to see what we can get today. Today I just want to talk to you a little bit about, kind of introduce you to myself. I put out a video last week, but I just want to give all my viewers just an idea of where I'm coming from and my fishing background. So I think, like the majority of people who get into fishing, I got into it from my grandpa. He's a big bass fisherman, pretty prominent local fisherman. He runs a local fishing tournament. Well, it's actually a national fishing trial, where you can qualify for the Bassmasters, but he runs the local division here in Central North Carolina. So he started fishing with me when I was a young kid. Didn't really care for it. I thought it was boring. I absolutely hated it. I loved hunting with him, but fishing I just thought was the most boring thing in the world. So fast forward 25 years, I guess, to this past year, 2015. Had a lot of buddies at work that fished. So I talk about that with them more and more, and just wanted to get into it. I guess, to be able to conversate with my work buddies more. I can't afford a bass boat, so I came across this kayak fishing thing. Saw where people are, there's kayaks made just for fishing. There's tournaments for kayak fishing. I had never even considered it, never heard of it, and I thought it was pretty amazing. Also, a thing that helped me out was my sister's boyfriend. He was into kayak fishing. I think he likes saltwater fishing more, but we had a beach trip one weekend, and him and my sister took me and the wife out, and we went kayaking in the intercoastal waterway. I did some fishing with him at the pier that weekend, and like I said, I came back and started researching hard, and had my mind made up that I was gonna get me a kayak, be a kayak fisherman. And I'm so glad I did. I think this is the most amazing sport there is. I'm absolutely hooked now, and any of you out there who try it, guarantee you, if you like the outdoors, you will just absolutely fall in love with it. So I began researching what kayak I wanted. I went with my grandpa a few times on his bass boat. learning, trying to learn as much as I can from him about fishing. So started looking into kayaks. I did tons and tons of research for weeks and weeks, and I came across what I think is an amazing kayak. I'll make it today's gear of the day. My Vibe kayak Seaghost 130. It's the 2015 edition. I'll try to get you guys a video of a full inspection of the kayak. So like I was saying, I started just doing tons and tons of research online, trying to find my kayak, and I came across what I think is the absolute best bang for your buck, and that's the Vibe Kayaks Seaghost 130. It's a 13.5-foot kayak. It comes stock with tons of features. Stock with a rudder, flush mount rod holders. Sorry, there's a lot of grass in this lake. A whole family of turtles over there. I'll leave them be. Over here. But it just comes with tons of features. Comes with a very comfortable seat. Comes with a paddle. Just an outstanding kayak, I think. I'm very pleased with it. And I think Vibe's one of the best companies out there. Perfect, but startup beginner kayak. The 2016 Seaghost is out. Comes out, I think, in May. It's online, you can check it out. Another awesome kayak. They upgraded the seat to a stadium style seat. A few other minor upgrades, but still, I mean, it's hard to improve the Seaghost, and I think they did. And at the price point you get all this for, the 2015 model I think was $800. I think the 2016 went up to $900, but if you've looked at kayaks online, you've seen you can spend thousands of dollars on other kayaks. So decided to go with the Vibe. I got it in November of last year, so about 5 months ago, and I gotta say, since I got it, I've been out every chance I got with the weather and the schedule, but absolutely love it. From there, I was kind of fishing by trial, going out with my grandpa, asking him for a lot of advice. I've been watching every video I could, reading every article I could, on YouTube. Big fan of Chad Hoover and all the information he puts out. Online magazines, just anything I could to try to learn what I'm doing out here, and it's been an absolute blast so far. Started out, I took it out on the Eno River here in North Carolina, in Hillsboro near my house. My first catch on the Vibe is the biggest bass I've ever caught, my personal best so far. 21 inches, I think it was about 6 pounds, 5-6 pounds. It was my personal best, first fish from the kayak. I got that at Falls Lake in Durham, North Carolina. So I've just been thrilled and fell in love with the sport. So that's a little bit of my background. By no means at all do I claim to be a professional fisherman. I'm the exact opposite. I'm a beginner fisherman, but I've fallen in love with it and can't wait to learn everything I can. So I just wanted to document my journey. Like I said, I enjoy watching kayak fishing videos on YouTube and whatnot. So I'm not here to teach you to fish. I just want the viewers to go on this journey with me as I learn to fish. I started competing this year. Earlier this month, I fished in my first ever kayak tournament, bass tournament. I'm gonna focus on bass fishing. I'll do some saltwater, probably with my sister's boyfriend here in North Carolina. But I just love the bass fishing aspect of kayak fishing. So, like I said, I started competing. My first ever tournament. I think there were 78 anglers that showed up, and I finished in the 30s, top half. I was proud of my performance that day. I caught a 16-inch spotted bass, and I caught a 14.5-inch. There's a 3-fish limit. I only had the 2. So I caught a total of 30.5 inches roughly. First place caught 50.5, 51.5, I think. So the way I look at it, I was one big fish away from the top 10, top 5. So I was very pleased. Next tournament is next month here at Sharon Harris Lake. So I'm out here just getting a feel for this lake. For that, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I got into this kayak fishing thing. Why I got into it, why I fell in love with it. I'll bring you some more videos. bring you some videos on what the advantages of fishing from a kayak are as opposed to other watercraft. So stay tuned. Please like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see if we can't get you some fish.